Hello, Haron. Today we couldn't have the usual class, so I'm preparing this video for you to see the material. I hope you're well and everything is fine with you and your family. Today we're looking at prepositions, so let's begin by talking about prepositions in English. Today we'll be looking at prepositions. These little words often help us to know where something is in relation to something else. For example, the plate is on the table. On tells us something about the plate and the table. It tells us the relationship and the position. The plate is under the table is another example. By changing the preposition, we change the relationship between the plate and the table in what we're saying. Those are clear examples. On and under are very clear. Sometimes it's not obvious or clear which preposition to use. For example, I go to work on the bus. I go to work in my car. A bus and a car are very similar. Why is one in and one on? Well, there are reasons, but usually the best way to remember which one to use is simply by learning good examples in sentences and having a toolbox of good examples. There are reasons why on and in are used here, but they're not clear. Sometimes it's best to learn which preposition is best by remembering good examples of them in sentences. Here are some diagrams to show how prepositions tell us where things are. You probably know these already. Here we're using a ball and a box to illustrate. The ball is on the box. The ball is touching the box, look. There's contact between them. The ball is under the box. The ball is below the box. Not necessarily touching the box. The ball is over the box. The ball is above the box. Here there's a space between them. In. Not clear in the diagram, but the ball is in the box. It's not out, it's in the box. The ball is behind the box. The ball is in front of the box. Here there are two boxes. The ball is between the two boxes. Those were prepositions of position. Here, the diagrams with the arrow show us prepositions of movement. And here, the ball is moving into the box. It's going into the box. Here, the ball is coming out of the box. Sometimes we use two words with a preposition meaning. The ball is coming out of the box. The arrow is going up the side of the box. This arrow is going through the box from one side to the other. This arrow is going across the box, across the top of the box. Here we have another preposition of position. The ball is next to the box. Notice two words with this preposition. Or the ball is beside the box. And finally, this preposition is the arrows are around the box. Again, not clear in the diagram, but around. They go all around the box. Those are some examples which probably you already know from your English learning. What I want you to do is to read a text which contains prepositions. Can you read the text about a busy day and make notes of all the places Miriam goes to? She starts at the doctor's office and ends at the gas station. Doctor's office. Gas station. Read the text and complete the other places that you see that Miriam goes to. Notice that the prepositions in the first paragraph have been underlined. but that's only in the first paragraph. Can you try and underline prepositions in the other paragraphs? Here's the document that you'll be using. My busy day. Dear Diary, it says, today has been the busiest day I have ever had in my life. First, I began the day by going to the doctor's office. My throat was hurting, so I made an appointment to go to the doctor's office in the morning. Then I remembered my mom wanted me to pick up some bread at the bakery. And there is a bakery next to the doctor's. So we've seen some prepositions, and we've also got her second place. From the doctor's office, she went to the bakery. So I bought 2 loaves of bread at the bakery. Right in front of the bakery was the cake shop. Then I remembered how much Dad loves fruit tarts, so I purchased some tarts at the bakery for my mum and Dad to enjoy as dessert after dinner. I saw my dentist inside the bakery, which is funny because sweets are not good for your teeth. He told me that I have to book an appointment soon because I have not seen him in a long time. And last time I was complaining about a toothache. Oh, how I wish I had not gone in that bakery so often. That's the first paragraph with some of the prepositions underlined. Can you continue and underline other prepositions in the rest of the document? I stopped by the bookstore. Many prepositions are not for position or movement, so don't worry too much if you find some prepositions that don't talk about that. Okay? But find the ones that are to do with movement and position. So, that's your task for today. And you can complete the places here, and we can talk about prepositions later in another class. The answers to the list are here, and I've also underlined some of the prepositions in this document. But prepositions, as I said, do more than describe movement and position. They often combine with other words to change their meaning. We will see those in a later class. I hope that was useful and helpful, Aaron, and I hope you have time to do the exercise. Let me know if you have any problems